Crazy wreck for Kyle Larson.
Yeah, and hearing him talk after the race, one, he was really calm about it. He's like, yeah, I mean, but he's been used to flipping in sprint cars. But he said that was the longest flip that he's ever had. That's just a product of the last lap. Everybody's trying to go for the same real estate, no matter if it's first or 25th.
Yeah, that wreck that we saw, it really wasn't anything other than a product of racing at Talladega. No one's at fault there, but obviously happy to see Larson walk away okay. And that one, raised a lot of eyebrows because that was the biggest incident that we've seen this season or in from Larson. Do we count him out for the playoffs? I don't know. We're 10 races in. It's a pretty long season, but I definitely think some changes need to be made.
Is he in danger of missing the playoffs? He has his highest finish this year is 7, and that was back at Daytona in February. Could he now be an uh-oh to not even make it in the playoffs?
I am starting to be a little concerned. I know it's early in the season, and we shouldn't freak out about it. He's had so much bad luck. He hasn't been able to put a complete race together, not even close.
The other thing we have to look at too is, however far we are into the season, we've already had enough races where we've seen enough different styles of racing, enough different tracks that we haven't seen Larson. He hasn't given us anything that I can say, oh, he did really well in that short track. Let's see short tracks moving forward. I don't know. All of the tracks seem to have been giving him issues, so I don't really know that you can make that prediction. I definitely think he's in trouble. I think he's probably sweating a little bit, but I don't know that you can completely count him out.
Is the mental game too far gone, though? I feel like Larson is very much in his head. And maybe not. Maybe that's just me and how I think that I would handle being behind the wheel and not finishing consecutively every single week. But do you reach a certain point in the season where you can't flip it? You can't turn that bad luck streak.
And that's a good point, because after Richmond, when he wrecked, he's like, oh, this is so much fun, guys. I'm having a blast, basically.
Great season so far, I think was his quote.
Yes. He's like, that's just dejection.
Yeah.
That's just like, you're right. I don't know if you can come back from that unless like they have a fluke race where they really turn it on and it gives them the momentum and the confidence back. But Kyle Larson knows, we all know he has the talent, but it's just, you can't put together the complete race. Is it the team isn't giving him the car that he wants to? Is it Kyle maybe pushing too hard in the middle of a race? Who knows what it is? Only they know that.
Kyle Larson's one of the hardest people to read, in my opinion.
True.
He seems really calm, and I would have to imagine that he'd be in his head, but I don't know. He's not letting us on to any of his emotions for the most part. He's kind of surprised us, if anything. So I don't know. I can't get a grasp on him.
So right now, I guess that you guys are both agreeing. Kyle Larson in your championship, or let's just say playoffs. In your playoffs at all. In your bracket?
Right now, Kyle Larson is not in my bracket of 16 drivers.
Okay.
No.
I'll agree with you there. Yeah.
All right.